Hi, it's Natasha. Welcome to another HIIT class. This one is going to be HIIT Yoga for back bends. I have splits, pincha, handstand, and arm balances. Today we're going to be working on back bends. Keep in mind, we are going to be very mindful when we enter these back bends at a quicker pace. It's more a flowy class. Rather than holding the poses for a long time. So it'll be a good warm up. At the end, you should feel nice and open in the shoulders, hip flexors, quads, and all through the front side and be able to get into some deeper back bends. But again, keep in mind we're trying to keep the heart rate up and get a workout out of the class. So it's more fun flows with all kinds of back bend postures included. All right, let's get started with a warm up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And then just come into the body, spread the toes, anchor down into your mat, lift up through the crown of the head. Start to draw the navel in, and then this slight pelvic tilt happens. Engage the quads and pull the kneecaps upward. Take some nice calming breaths, releasing any tension in the face, forehead, eyebrows, jaw, and tongue. Deep breath in. Big sigh out, let it be audible. Imagine any tension or stress is just leaving the body as we prepare for the work ahead, listening to our body at all times, modifying if needed or progressing if our body wants to go further. It's not a competition. Good. Let's circle the wrists while we're here. Standing tall in mountain, circle forward, circle back, and then crisscross right here. Swing the arms out, the back, maybe it's audible. You can do this with fists. Open the chest, and not too hard. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up, cactus back bend, heart shines to sky. Halfway forward fold, feel the hamstrings as you send the tailbone back, crown of the head forward, scoop in through the belly. You can start to dip a little lower if your hamstrings allow, and then inhale, cactus, heart to sky. Exhale, halfway fold. Inhale, cactus, back bend, heart up, squeeze the glutes. So whenever we're in back bends, we want an engagement through the back of the body. The glutes are on. You can play around with activating and releasing. It's not a super tight clench, but it will protect the low back. So we're gonna do what feels right for us. I like to engage my quads, press the hips forward, heart up, engage my glutes. And halfway fold, stay here. Pulse the palms up. Just bringing in heat as we engage the core and lengthen the hamstrings for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take a squat and then a side reach. So we wanna find length through the side body. So twists and side bends, really full body stretching when we go into back bends will help us. Down, side stretch, maybe elbows to hips and then reach out to the side. You can jet the hips out in opposition slightly. 4 more. Heart rate's climbing. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now plie, goddess. Take it down and then reach it down a little bit lower. Goddess, side bend, a little bit deeper if you can reach the floor. Goddess, side bend, goddess. 4 and 3, we're breathing. 2 and 1. Good. Extend and then straighten, reach across. Goddess, side tap, twist. Knees out, hips back. Knees wide, hips back. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, open up those knees, send the heart and shoulders up. And 1. All right, from here, let's come to the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Shake out the neck. Hang out here for a couple deep breaths in your forward fold. You can take the top of your hand down, palms up, and just rock a little bit of weight there, even if your knees are bent. Press the hands down, index finger forward, wrap the crease of the elbows forward, and then tiptoe into plank pose. In your plank, we're gonna start to swing the hips forward, bend the elbows, Cobra, tuck the toes, zip up to plank. Lower down, bend the elbows as much as you need to. You can keep the toes tucked if you'd like, and then zip out of it. Or you can bring the toes out and then tuck and lift. 2 more, swing, Cobra. Heart shines forward, shoulders pressing down and back. Again, you can engage the glutes as much as it feels good for you. Keep them on, turn the heels upward. Hold it here and release. Take fingertips wide outside your mat and just find some little funky Cobra rolls. One shoulder and ear down. Lift, other shoulder and ear land. And lift, and then just, again, whatever movements feel good. Some shimmies. Circle the neck around. Neck. All right, take a breath here. Let's take it into tabletop position. Cat-cow. Round the spine, push the earth away. Imagine trying to push the mat forward. Lift the heart, chest, and tailbone. Pull the mat backwards. Shoulders back away from ears. Round and arch. So it's a really big movement. Exhale with a lot of effort. Arching and rounding. Tuck the tailbone. Arching and rounding. Tuck the tailbone. Shimmy. And then just move. Barrel circles. Shake, shimmy, wag your tail. Spinal balance. Let's wake up that core. Right foot back, left arm forward. Push the right shoulder down. Pull the limbs in opposition. Really active. Hand switch. Left leg back. Hip tilts down. So square hips. Right hand out. Press down through the left shoulder. Send the energy in opposition. Scooping through the belly. Breath in and out. Hands down. Downward facing dog. Paddle here. All right, we're going to start the drills. And the first ones, or the first couple of rounds through, you can feel like you're still in a warm-up, and that's great. High heels, low heels, high heels, low heels. Inhale, exhale, press the chest towards the toes, and then wiggle the toes back a little bit, round the spine, and arch. Cat, forward, cow, back, cat, upward facing dog. You can come off the knees, top of the feet down, push the shoulders back and down. Take a moment here. And exhale, tuck the toes, down dog, walk forward. As you come to forward fold, circle the wrists, let the head hang, grab your hands at the base of the neck, and just let gravity find a little extra space through the spine and the neck, cervical spine, and rock. Maybe widen your stance so you're a little bit more stable. Swing into little half circles. Bounce, cat, cow, using the core. Just mini movement here. And then rag doll yourself up. All right, circle the shoulders and swing out those arms one more time. So I'm gonna go through the drills and we're just gonna flow them out. We have 4 drills to start. We'll repeat them in a little flow, and then we'll come back for the second set of 4 and do the same thing. On the 8th drill, we are gonna be practicing drop backs and kickovers, so pretty advanced stuff. I will take you to my door, have a wall or some stable chair or couch that you can, if you don't have it in your practice to do on the mat, that you can use. Don't be afraid to modify, please do. And even if you have it in your practice, you can do some on the wall and then some out freestanding. Right, mountain pose at the top of your mat. Start with a standing back bend with cactus arms, and then we're gonna do this little swirling back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, standing back bend. Widen your feet, mat width. Swirl to the right or whichever way. Swirl both directions. Inhale, walk your feet back in. Take an elbow down across, twisting chair, and chair, twisting chair, and chair. Take toe stand, drop the knees, and then reach your fingertips back, shine the heart upward. You can lift the hips, lower, come back. Chest expansion, roll to the heels, forward fold, and back to the top. That's the flow. Inhale up, standing back bend, heart to sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Widen your stance. Swirl one way. Big circle matrix style. Swirl the other way. Feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting chair. Hit the pose. Come out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twisting chair. Come to center, lower down to the knees, and then sweep those fingertips back, shine the heart up, push the shoulders down. Maybe try to lift the hips, tuck the chin, roll back to the heels. Take it forward fold and the bind behind the back body. Head heavy, shoulder blades squeeze together, arms fall forward. Let's do that again. Inhale up, exhale, back bend, widen your stance. Swoosh, one way, swoosh, the other way. Be safe. Bring it, you can jump in, twisting chair. Inhale, jump. Exhale, twisting chair. Bring it down to a toe stand. Lower the knees gently, swing the hips, fingertips back, hips press through, kind of like a camel. Swing back, rock to the heels, bind behind the back, squeeze shoulder blades, forward fold, heavy head last time through, drive it up, inhale, exhale, heart open, standing back bend, wide stance, swirl, swirl, jump to chair, twisting chair, hook the elbow and rotate the gaze up, jump, twisting chair, bring it down to a toe stand, knees softly land, fingers back, hips forward, heart up, bring it back to the heels, see if you can catch yourself back on the heels, bind the hands behind the back, squeeze shoulder blades, lower down to your forward fold as deeply as you can, and come on up. All right, let's set up for drill 2. Jump back to the middle of the mat, knees land. Your camel is now in the middle of the mat with your hips stacked over your knees, traditional. Inhale up, exhale, arch back, grab the inside of the thighs, and pry your heart open and up. Tuck the chin, hip hinge. As you thrust the hips forward, low lunge, circle the arms back, take it down, balance, hip hinge, circle the arms back, left foot, so we're alternating, come back. Here's your option to step, right, left, down, down, left, right, down, down, okay? More advanced, we're gonna try to jump from the knees to chair pose, take some momentum and some fearlessness. So let's rock back, pelvic tilt, and then try to swing into a jump. And if that's not for you, it's not for everybody's knees, you could do this step up. All right, come back down. So let's do that a few times through. Camel, inhale, exhale. We're gonna bring the hands to the inner thighs, wherever that is. Peel the heart open, tuck the chin, sit, right foot, low lunge, Uttanasana, big arm circle. Kneel, hips thrust forward, arm circles, dropping the head only if that feels safe for the neck. If it doesn't, just keep the chin and gaze neutral. Here's the stepping version, right, left, and then left, right, or power jump, all right? Let's do that again. Find me back in camel, inhale, float the arms back and to the inner thighs and hamstrings. Hold a breath. Calm down. You can flatten the belly to the quads this time, making it a little bit deeper of a movement. And then a big circle back, bringing a back bend into your low lunge. Left foot circle and sink a little bit. Bring it back and down. Stepping or hopping up to your squat. Down, momentum. Definitely gotta use the arms and come down. One more time. Inhale, heart shines up, hands reach back, grab inner thighs, breath in and out. Forward fold, belly to thighs, right foot low lunge, circle, reach back, sweep it around. Bring it to your forward fold in child's pose. Left foot, back bend, reach behind you, circle back, lower the hips, and bring it to the knees. Option 2, step, squat, lower down, or one of each, or 2 right, left, jump. All right, moving on to exercise 3, jump back to the belly. We're gonna take a king cobra. So bend the knees and try and imagine your toes We're gonna touch your head, lower down. Right hamstring curl, tuck the left toes under. So listen to the cues. We're gonna push back, right leg extends back, left hand reaches for it, tiger pose stretch, kick up. Take a moment, release, hands down, right knee tucks into plank, pop, knee to nose. Step in the middle of your mat, and then we're gonna balance our way into dancer, kick up. Find your expression of dancer, challenging your edges and breathing, and then lower back down. Left toes back, left knee down, right leg back. This time, tiger, just imagining without the grip, active, toes to head, and then tuck and lower yourself down. Did we get that? King Cobra, press up. Left hamstring curl, right toes tuck under. Lift the knee, press onto the right knee, kick the left leg out. Now right hand reaches back, tiger pose. Kick up, breathe, feel that right shoulder stretching, hip flexor, quad, back bend. Step, the left knee is gonna drive into the nose. Hold it here, hug, push the earth away. Step into the middle of the mat, and then float up to dancer. You can take an inside grip on the top of the foot, or if you prefer outside, whatever works for you. Kick, 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 breathe. Lower down, hands and foot. As the left foot swings back to the right knee comes down, and then we imagine toes to head, and slowly lower back down. Let's do that again. King Cobra, up. Right hamstring curl. Left knee comes down, right leg extends. You can walk your right hand closer if you need to. Take your tiger pose, kick. Charge your hands out. Left knee to nose, pop it up. Right foot steps forward. Grab onto that foot as you grow up through your dancer pose. Heart expands forward, breathe. Take it down. Take that, the left toes down, left knee down, right kick back, toes to head, step it down, and then just lower to the mat. King Cobra, pop it up there, squeeze a moment, lower. Left hamstring curl, right toes tuck under, press onto the right knee, and then find your tiger pose stretch. Kick, kick, kick. Come into left knee to nose, plank, step forward, grow and balance into your dancer pose. Kick up, try and keep the heart and chest high, so we're getting a nice even bend. Take it down, left knee lowers, left toes to head. Take it down and lower yourself, chaturanga, to the mat. All right, that was drill 3. Moving on to the final drill of this sequence. In 4, we're gonna go into puppy pose, scorpion flip, wild thing, and partridge. All right, that was your breather while I was talking. We're on the mat. Let's press ourselves up to plank. Swoosh forward to upward facing. You can tuck the toes, keep the knees down or lifted, and then melt the heart forward into puppy pose. Just however deep your body will allow. It's a great shoulder and chest opener, thoracic and cervical spine stretch. Whew. Walk it down. Take your right foot, we're gonna flip and find wild thing. Okay, as bendy as you wanna get with it. We're gonna rotate down, knee lands, and open up into partridge stretch. A little different than tiger pose. We are more in a side plank shape, and we have the same arm and leg reaching back. All right, bring it down, take your chaturanga to the earth. Plank, upward facing, knees down, puppy pose. Breath here. Melt down, you can take a little snake roll to the mat. Right arm out, actually chaturanga hands, left knee up, peel it out, step on it, and then lift the hips to wild thing. Hold it, swivel the left knee down, open up to partridge. Heart to sky, feel that shoulder opening, kick into it, use some muscles, and release it. Plank to the mat.
Do it again. Plank to upward facing. To puppy, knees down, chest through. Take this little spinal wave to the mat. Right knee lifts, flips, and then we find our wild bend. Maybe you make it a little more bendy by trying to lift the hips and heart up a little bit higher. Rotate the right knee under, soft landing, partridge. Woo! Hopefully you don't get dizzy. We'll just do that one more time. Come down through plank, chaturanga, back to plank, upward facing, swing the hips forward, knees down, find your puppy pose. Breath here. Swivel or spinal wave to your mat. Left foot lifts, hip high, knee flips you, and then find your wild thing. Again, maybe adjusting to a little bit deeper of a back bend. Swivel, left knee under, land under the hip, open to your partridge. Push that shoulder down, kick into the hand, and let's come into downward facing dog. And a little bit of active recovery, pedaling. Here's where you might get a drink of water, towel off if you're already sweating. And we're gonna repeat that sequence through. Forward fold, ragdoll up. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to go through those 4 without stop. Let's go. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, back bend, cactus, elbows. Widen your stance, circle to the right, circle to the left. Bring those feet together. Twist to the right, twist up, and jump. Twist other way. Take it down to toe stand. Lower the knees. Bring those fingertips back. Hips up, chest high. Sink back down. Lower to the heels. Bind the hands as you forward fold. Uttanasana. Head tucks in and heavy. Big breath in. Exhale. Hands down. Jump back. Coming into tabletop for camel and lunge. Give yourself a little space in front of you. Lift up. Camel, reach the hands to the inner thighs, pry the heart open. Toes can be tucked or not, doesn't really matter. Fold, step, circle the arms back and around. Take the knees down, head down, thrust the hips, left foot steps forward, circle all the way back, and kneeling. Either we're cutting through a squat, squat, step, step, lower, lower, or that big thrusting power kneeling to chair. All right, try that one more time if you'd like. And then jump back to the belly. King Cobra, inhale and exhale. Release down. Right hamstring curl. Left toes tuck, push onto the left knee, right leg back, tiger pose. Hands back out, right knee to nose, push the earth away, shin high, step forward, balancing dancer. Breath in and out, come back, left toes, left knee, active tiger, take it down, lower to the mat. King Cobra, ooh. Left knee tucks, hamstring curl, press onto the right knee. Take the right hand back for the left top of the foot, tiger pose. Breath here, hands down, left knee to nose. Step in the middle of the mat, grow up to Natasha, dancer pose. Kick, 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 come down, press it down. Let's take child's pose to jump into plank. Upward facing dog, puppy pose, and then snake through that little spinal wave, belly to mat. Right foot slips you, scorpion flip, and then wild thing lift. Flip around for partridge, right knee down. I'm not mirroring you. Listen to the cues. And heart to sky. Take it down. Plank. Upward facing. Take it, puppy pose, chest melts, breath here, spine roll up and down, left knee peels, step, and then lift up, wild thing, heart to sky, left knee spins under, grab the outside top of the foot, and hit your partridge pose on the knee. Bring it down, downward facing dog, breath in, breath. Let's take a child's pose and allow the back to just find some ease. You might round the spine, tuck the tailbone, and ragdoll yourself up. All right, moving on to the second and final set of drills. Again, you might want to have some wall space or a couch, something that you can land on from handstand to wheel and kick over and back, and something you can walk down to wheel pose. All right, take a moment, drink some water, walk it out, towel off. Okay, starting with a big cardio push, we're gonna do a burpee with a bow pose, prone belly down, and then try to jump into a tuck or a handstand or whatever you have in the tank, all right? Let's go with the burpee, hands to the mat, jump back, plank, lower chaturanga, push up, grab the outside top of your feet, kick into bow. Bring your hands down, press into a jump, a child's pose that's kind of really buoyant and bouncy, and you can jump halfway in and then either kick your feet up, come into a tuck, however you want to get those hips up for a fun, playful handstand, and then come back down. You can add a jump at the top. Let's do 3 more. Yoga style burpee. Plank, bow. Grab your feet up. Take a moment. Don't race through the bow. And then jump to the feet. Swing the hips back. Maybe give them a little ringing out here. That feels really good. So we're doing so many back bends. And then jump forward, jump up. And come down, jump up. 2 more. Burpee to the mat. Bow pose, grab the feet, kick up. Bring yourself onto your feet, buoyancy in the hips, swoosh the knees from side to side. Either double hop, kick up, however you can get up there. And again, it can be a tuck or a full handstand extension. Whoo, last one. Lower. Take your time to get to bow. Squeeze the knees towards one another. Come back, jump, hop, handstand, jump up. Okay, big exercise 1. Exercise 2, we get to come onto our backs. We're gonna roll into a toe tap and then a pistol. We can round the spine, kind of give the back bend some ease in counter stretches. So plow, other foot forward, low pistol. Now, plow toe tap, and we'll take a bridge pose. And as you bridge, maybe wiggle the hands into a bind. Puff up through the heart, push down through the feet. You can actively pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, puff up through the heart, lower down. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze to counter. Round the shoulders, nose in between knees if you can, and repeat. Plow toe tap on the wrists, the floor, whatever you want. Step on the left foot, reach for the right toes, half pistol, low pistol. Plow, nice counter stretch. Step on the right foot, grab for the left foot, pistol. Let's take it over to plow. And option, to make this a little more fun, we can come into bridge by squeezing the elbows inward and taking a little stag landing. You can bind the hands again, puff up through the top of the chest, a little space between chin and chest, and then pulse, opening up quads, hip flexors, heart. 3, 2, 1, release it down. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. We'll do that one more time. Rock, massage, take a moment, and then plow. Roll to low pistol, whatever foot you want to grab for. Lean the shoulders forward, roll back, grab other foot, lean the shoulders forward, lift the hips a little bit, Take it back. If you can remember what leg went down, try that again. Lower down. If you went left, right, try to stag and land right, left. This time, if you want to try grabbing your hands to your ankles, stepping on your hands, wherever you want to get to, knees are drawing towards one another, active glutes, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, little booty squeeze. Lift the heels, lower down, and roll yourself to a nice tight tuck. Take some time to decompress. This is a lot of back bending. All right, 2 more drills to go. When you're ready, rock yourself into down dog, jump back, down dog. From down dog, come onto the forearms. Make sure you have nice open shoulders. We are going into pincha forearm stand. You also want to make sure your forearm stand is very solid. If you don't feel comfortable in pincha, please go to a wall now. Otherwise, I'll take you to a wall on the next exercise. Make sure the elbows stay nice and close under the shoulders and they're not splaying out. So again, nice stretches through the shoulders right here, and we did some puppy pose and other things, so we should be pretty prepared. Let's take the left foot forward, up, and then bend the right knee and start to bounce. And when you're ready, we're gonna try to come into a stag. Once you hit a stag solidly and you're pushing down through the shoulders, try to turn it into a back bend. If you wanna stay here, stay here. Otherwise, both toes find each other. Heart starts to stretch up, gaze up, toes try to curl in towards head. Take a moment to straighten out the spine if you can. Come on down, find a child's pose, rock and roll, take some time. So this might be a time where you pause the video if you want to do this a little bit longer. This is my 3rd time doing this. Trying to get through this drill because my phone keeps stopping the video. So I'm going to take you through this one time. Please pause it and try some more. I also don't want to get you too dizzy or burn your shoulders out too much because we have to go to the wall and we have a whole, these 4 drills to do all over again. So come into your pincha, your dolphin. Take a breath here. Kind of bounce if you like, pressing your chest towards your toes. This time the right leg lifts up and the left knee bends, and you find this buoyancy in the knee as you bounce the hips up and then kick up to your stag shape. Start to arch it into a back bend, and if you feel comfortable, both toes reach back over the head, trying to find scorpion, engage the glutes. If you want to try dropping into forearm wheel, bring the head through the arms. Take a moment, start to lower down until you find the earth. Might be a little bit of a crash. That's okay, just keep the shoulders strongly engaged. You can come down onto the back or try to kick, pop the head up, bring the hips over and rest. Bring the shoulders down, head down heavy. Some deep breathing here, and anything you need to recover from that. It's a lot of work. Or if you want to play a little bit longer, I'm gonna turn my camera, take you to my door. You go ahead and set up on a wall or a couch or something sturdy that you feel can hold your weight when we try to go into dropbacks, kickovers, walkovers, tick-tock. All right, I'm gonna turn this mat over to my door. We're gonna practice a drop back down. I don't know if this is the best view for it, but you'll figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna go into a drop back, and if you feel comfortable doing it without the wall, feel free. Inhale, arms up. Start to find the wall, send the hips up, and then walk down into wheel. Take some time to try and bring your chin or your chest towards the wall, maybe a little bit of rocking, and then climb your way up the wall. Take a forward fold. Let everything hang. Big breath in, big breath out. Shake out the head, no and yes. Ragdoll yourself up. All right, again, you can pause and practice as long as you'd like with these. This time I'm gonna try a kickover. So I'm gonna show you one time with the wall, one time without, and you do what works best for you. Here I'm gonna hop up into a handstand, kick up. You can do stag, and then reach your toes back. start to walk to a place where you know you can lower down your foot. Challenge your back bend. You can keep that foot lifted. You can lower it down, lift it back up for your kick over. Kick off the wall. And then maybe just practice kicking to the wall, kicking back. Strong active shoulders, index finger forward, or from kick over, maybe try the other leg. Step up, kick over. All right, find some ease. Maybe step on your, bring your forearms behind your knees to just decompress the wrists and forearms. And kind of circle the shoulders while you're here. All right, I'm gonna just demo it without the wall. See if I can still do this. And if I've prepped enough, I think we did enough back bends. So again, just take a breather. I'm gonna rest for a second, and then I'll show you drop back stand and a little tick-tock. Then we're gonna repeat that one more time. Through, take a deep breath in, big sigh out. I need it too. Circle out the wrists. All right, so on a drop back, we are lifting the chest up, bringing the hips forward, and then reaching down for the mat. If you're very flexible, you won't need that drop back time that I do. And then to get up, it helps if you rock the knees forward, turn the toes out, and then bring the palms in, up and over. So a little bit of momentum helps. And widening the knees is helpful. If you're more flexible in the spine, the knee, again, you might just gently land. I have to kind of follow the last foot, but do what works for you. So here, we'll do a little tick-tock. Try to handstand over to wheel. I don't want to kick anything. So I'm going to go through a stag and drop my gaze and land. Good. And then for the kick over, you can again practice it with a wall or lean forward, kick, push the shoulders down, lift the head, and then flip those feet over. Okay. So again, take some time to rest. This is a lot for one day, and it's more, we're trying to get the heart rate up, get a fun workout in. Take a moment, I'm gonna turn you back. Okay, just putting that all together from the yoga burpee. Jump back, go to bow pose, jump in to a little handstand. Shake out those wrists, shake out those shoulders, take a deep breath in. Inhale up, exhale, jump back. Belly to the mat, grab on for bow pose. Kick up, lift high, bring the hands down, jump to a little hovering child's pose, bounce, hop, kick up. Ooh, if you get too much momentum, I like to just step a hand out or cartwheel out. The more you practice falling, the less scary it is. So it just becomes part of the practice, and it doesn't even feel like you're falling. Let's try that one more time. Jump back, belly to the mat, reach, bow, bring your hands down, jump back, hips back, hop, kick up, find whatever handstand shape or just a donkey kick and jump. Coming down, sit, bridge, or start with plow to pistol, reach for your left foot, plow, reach for your right foot, plow to bridge, tap, hold it for a moment, set yourself up. If you want to come from your plow pose, fingers out, give yourself a little space to land. Hips up high, grab onto your ankles, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind the shoulders and give yourself a nice tight squeeze. All right, we'll do that one more time, and then we'll go into our forearm stand. So you take your reverse toe tap, grab for your left foot, reverse toe tap, grab for your right foot, reverse toe tap. Lower down, other foot if you went from the top, land, pulse. 4, 3, wiggle those shoulders under, 2, 1, lower counter stretch, hug. All right, moving on, roll yourself to down dog, momentum, jump, jump. Lower to the forearms. When you're ready, kick up, try to find a stag, and then a scorpion. Advanced, maybe add a little tick-tock. Kick, and rest in between. Big breath in, big breath out. Other foot's gonna kick you up. You don't have to be able to do all this. Do what you can, and maybe one day you'll build up for it. Bring your hips up. Right leg lifts. You could stay here and just try to work on your pincha. You can turn it into a scorpion. Another advanced move would be to try to bring it into a chin stand. Lower down. Wherever you were, take time to rest. Breathe into the back, and then come onto the knees. Okay, last exercise, and then we just get to stretch and relax. Deep breath in and out. So however you're gonna do a drop back and a kick over, set yourself up mentally. Inhale the arms up. Exhale your drop back. It could just be onto a chair. Doesn't have to be all the way down. Your lift up. Come to the back of your mat. However you're gonna try your kick over. Onto a couch is really lovely. You could try single leg or both legs. Try it from scorpion, handstand if that's in your practice. And you could try one leg, both legs, or other. So I'm gonna try both. Rock, rock, dip. And we made it. I made it. That was tough. That was a lot. Come into a prone position. Rest your right ear down. Bring your hands by your sides. Shoulders heavy. Take some time to breathe. Lift up and send the other ear down. Circle the wrists. Let the shoulders be heavy. Nice deep breathing. Feel your heart beating into the ground. Come into a child's pose. One breath there. Cat back. One breath here. And then thread right arm up and under. Spinal twist. Palms can stack. Or you can keep the left hand under your left elbow. Wiggle around. Let it feel good. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, from here, we're going to swivel our knees to the right. And then flip onto your back for spinal twist. Supine, heart to sky, shoulders pressing down. Right hand can gently grab outer thigh and try to peel that top hip right over the bottom hip. Maybe the knees are stacking. Big breath in and out. Come to a fetal position. Big breath in and out. Walk your hand under your shoulder and swivel the knees under for tabletop. Cat the back, round, move a little bit. Left arm reaches up, threads on through. Hands can stack, or you can keep your right hand right under the elbow. Again, just moving, kind of swiveling the hips, taking some nice calming breaths. Tuck your toes under. Carefully pick up those knees and land onto your side. And then as your shoulder lands, extend the right hand and gaze towards your right hand. Move a little bit so you can see me. Left hand can gently press the right hip and thigh down and continue to melt the right shoulder down. Continue to take calming breaths. Come back through your fetal position. Deep breath into the back body. Big sigh out. Take a moment of gratitude. That was a lot of work. It was harder than I thought it would be. Be proud. I'm proud of you if you made it this far. Crawl your way up to easy seat, whatever that is for you. Cross your legs. And then just start to groove around in circles, circling to the right. And then to the left. You can grip onto your shins or onto the knees. get a little weird. All right, and then we're gonna just knock ourselves from side to side. Let your ear fall, your head fall, and then other way. So however deep you want to take this, your opposite hand can press into the opposite inner thigh, and then just kind of press yourself from side to side, going only as deep as it feels good. Come back through center, round the spine here, cat, squeeze the belly in. Bring your feet out, come through Malasana, pry the knees apart. Bring the backs of the hands together, counter stretch on the wrists. Shine the heart forward, gaze maybe up, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, hips up high. Sway from side to side like a pendulum. Hands fall heavy or come to the base of the neck. Let everything fall as you ragdoll up to the top. Take a deep breath. Up and palms to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Please leave me a comment. Was it too hard? Were you able to get through it? I'd love to hear from you. If you did like it, you know someone else who might like it, please share it with your friends. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'll see you next time.